going back to question one of the questions was, is the building 40,000 feet or 50,000 feet? Square feet, sorry.
Yeah, this would be one of those situations that you would have to go there would have to be more information in the zoning code for me to, if you really want to get into it, there would be some definition about how you understand square footage in terms of the zoning code. Most of the time for the zoning code, you are talking about the sort of habitable above ground areas. Not all the time. So that's would be a question that would be defined. We didn't put the definitions in on this one just to keep things a little simpler, but that's a great question. That's the kind of thing that you would be wanting to watch out for. You may see something that says, how tall a building can be, and you have to sort of realize that the definition of how tall a building can be is different in the zoning code than it is in the building code, and that you would be looking in certain situations in the zoning code, it might be to the underside of the top structural deck. That's a different number than how somebody would look at it in another setting. So yeah, you'd be looking for the definitions. As I said, this one is sort of a little simplistic and doesn't have all of that in there, but I think you get the idea. Okay, number 4, the highest priority from a sustainability standpoint for this project is likely to be A, wall-mounted solar photovoltaics, B, wind power generation, C, biogeneration, D, capture of natural light. Well, if you remember both in the program, when we sort of took a look at the program, there was information about kind of the main goals, what was going on there, and when we look at the climate analysis and the environmental proposals, there's a whole series of proposals that are listed, and if you actually sort of run through those, none of them are about generating electricity. They're all about efficiencies and providing healthy opportunities for people, and so A is about generating photovoltaic electricity, B is about generating wind power, C, biogeneration, is actually kind of a complicated concept of generating electricity with biogas and things like that. So those are all something that are potentially a good idea, but none of them are in the goals that were set in the program, and none of them are in the proposals that were set in the environmental analysis with the proposals in it. The one that did get mentioned in both scenarios was they really want to have people feel healthy, feel connected to the exterior, get a lot of natural light, a lot of venting possibilities, that they have the ability to open their own windows. So D is definitely the smartest answer of this group.